Graphing relationships, concept 3, writing situations for graphs. So when we are given a graph and asked to come up with a possible situation to match that graph, it's important to first begin by looking at the labels, looking at the axis labels, and then go into analyzing the stages of the graph. We want to look at where the graph changes, because that's when the situation is going to change. So if I have height for my y-axis and I have age for my x-axis and my graph is continuous, this looks to me like something is growing as it gets older. This isn't height over time, this is age. So I think there's going to be something alive that's aging, that is growing over time. If I look at it, we have a lot of growth and then kind of a place where it stops growing for a while, and then a lot more growth, but not really quick growth, fairly gradual growth, and then another place where it stops growing for a while, more gradual growth, and then this is interesting, we have a real sharp drop off. So I have a sharp drop off, some time where it doesn't grow, some more gradual growth, and then another sharp drop off. So this wouldn't make much sense for a person, so I think we're going to have to come up with something other than a person that's growing. I think for something that gets shortened, we might be looking at a plant. So that's what I'm going to make my situation about. I'm going to say that this is a plant, and I have a gradual increase. So gradual increase. Followed by a horizontal remaining the same. So it remains the same for a while. It remains the same. So it gradually increases, then it remains the same. So this would be like springtime, summer, we have our plant, our tree growing, and then winter, fall, it kind of slows down and it stops growing, and then spring or summer, we have that gradual increase again, and then again it kind of stops in the winter. So this would be like the end of year 1, the end of year 2, then we have the start of year 3 where it grows, and then it stops for a while in the fall, and then somebody comes back and they cuts it, So they cut or trim, maybe I should say trim. They trim the tree. So that's the trimming of the tree, and then the rest of winter, and then more gradual growth or gradual increase, and then some more fall time, and then that gets cut again, and then we have the rest of winter where it remains the same. I'm not going to write all this out because it's really hard to write with a mouse, but you get the general idea, and these are kind of the 3 keywords that we have that we're going to get repeated in different parts of this graph. So just start on the left-hand side, progress to the right, and write down your keywords as you go.